gonna step away for a few minutes.
Okay.
I'm back.
Chief, remove the chocks. Chief, remove the safety pin.
Warhawk 5-1, Kunasan, Q, page 2979.
Check my grip.
2.
Push 2. Warhawk 7, check.
Warhawk 7-2.
One's got a good jet.
2 same.
Let's roll.
Warhawk 5-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 9230.
All right. Alpha check 1 is 178, 123 miles.
2 same.
IDM check.
Two IDM.
One's good.
2's all set.
Push 3. Warhawk 5 check.
Warhawk 5-2.
Warhawk 5, 2-shift, F-16s, ready for departure. Dragon 7-1, contact ground, switch to 2-7-3-5-2-5. Warhawk 5, hold short. Spectre 8-2, final approach. Spectre 8-2, Kunasan Tower, continue inbound for runway 18. 81, gonna sound tower, weight 170 at 2 knots, runway 18, clear for landing, jet gear down.
Couple of Fat Alberts.
Oh, yeah.
Spectre, A2, gonna sound tower, weight 170 at 2 knots, runway 18, clear for landing, jet gear down.
I'm glad they're here. We're out of ass wipe stall 2.
Well, what?
We're out of ass wipe stall 2.
Uh,
Wahawk 5, gonna sound tower, position and hold, runway 18.
Line up echelon right.
Spectre, 81, contact ground, switch to 273-525.
All right. 10.
Spectre, A2, contact ground, switch to 273-525.
Do a right turn to steer 2 in second departure.
did you say a right turn?
Just do it. Buster.
Did you say a right turn?
Yeah, right turn.
Roger.
Warhawk 5, 2-ship, F-16s, ready for departure. Warhawk 5, gonna sound tower, weight 170 at 2 knots, runway 18, you're cleared for takeoff. contact departure.
Two airborne Tide and Rat.
Warhawk 5, airborne. 2 ship, F-16s.
Warhawk 5, Kunasan, departure. Fly heading 325. Resume on navigation.
I'm making my right turn now. Full reference, steer 4.
2.
Dragon 6-1, turn right heading 085. Descend to 2000. Maintain 170 knots. Vectors to final. Runway 18.
Alright, let's push 6. Warhawk 5, check.
Warhawk 5-2.
Benson.
Two fenced in. Saddled right 4.
Dragnet 1, Warhawk 5-1. Request picture.
Warhawk 5-1, Dragnet 1, picture clear.
So I was watching Mover's YouTube channel several weeks ago, and he had, well, it was actually several episodes. They were having a dogfighting tournament in DCS. Did you see that at all?
No, I do watch some of his videos, but I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it's worth it's long, but it's kind of entertaining. So they have this tournament that was to raise money for Folds of Honor benefits or whatever, and it was I think you could use any DCS aircraft you wanted to, and all of them I think used the F-18.
Yeah.
And they had some limitation, like you were G limited to 8 Gs. If you pulled more than 8 Gs, they looked at it in TAC view and they would disqualify you.
Okay.
And a couple of the names that I heard during these rounds were White Lion was in there, and Bruno was in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it was eventually won by this guy from South Korea by the name of Sung Ho. And the winner was going to get a free taxi license, and then was going to be going up against an AI program called Falco. And as far as I could tell, this Falco must be sort of an attempt at a DARPA project for an AI fighter or something.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was sort of a quasi F-16 cockpit. It was, you know, it actually looked like Falcon 3 did, you know, the
Yeah.
sort of square instrument stuff. Anyway, it was interesting. You know, White Lion did win a couple of rounds. I think so did Berno. And, but they eventually lost, and this guy, Sun Ho, he was really good. But they had these bunch of, it was sort of a Zoom call type of thing, where they had some of Mover's old Navy buddies, and they were all doing sort of play-by-play during these dogfights. And it was interesting, you know, to hear a bunch of old fighter jocks, commenting and, oh, well, I would have gone 2 circles there, or I would have, you know, he should have squat the jet right there, and blah, blah, blah. And there was a lot of terms, Barlock, Tupac. And it was a lot of terms I had never heard before. And it was sort of, you know, you could probably pick up some, I don't know, real live fighter tactics with these guys, because they're all ex-Navy. One of them, you know, flew lots of different jets, but, you know, starting with the Tomcat. But one of the guys, they wouldn't show his face, or they didn't want to give out his call sign either, because I think he was still in.
Yeah.
And he was flying the F-35 for the Navy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, they were asking him, well, what do you think of the F-35? You know, and his big one was, man, I love the amount of fuel. He said, you know, no tanks, and you can go out and you can jack around all day and still come back and not have to refuel. So that was the big thing. Holy shit, It's nice to have fuel on board.
Yeah.
But the reason I started down this is they said the nickname, the politically incorrect nickname for the F-35 is Fat Amy.
Oh yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
I wonder where that came from.
Well, Fat Amy is in that movie Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, the Australian girl.
I think her name is Rebel Johnson or something. She's Australian.
Yeah, yeah.
Her nickname in the movie was Fat Amy. And
Yeah.
I think if you look at it, it is a butt ugly aircraft. It does look a little rotund around the middle.
Yes, it does.
Okay, my RWR is completely blank.
I've got a bar lock at 3 o'clock and an air search at 4.
Yeah, I have the same, I guess. So anyway, it was interesting to listen to these guys sort of swap war stories about, oh yeah, well this guy was just known for overgeeing every time. He said, oh, there's nothing wrong with overgeeing an aircraft, blah, blah, blah. And this one guy must have been like a commander or something. And he said, that's absolutely bullshit. I'm going to level off at 25 here. He said, if you go out and get into if you're out, mud 10, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
Sorry.
He said, if you go out and you get into a BFM, with your buddies or even in wartime, if you overgee the jet and you bring it back, that's considered I can't remember what they call it, a soft kill, because the jet is basically unusable and they have to put it in the hangar and tear the frickin' thing down and x-ray everything.
Yeah.
That just takes it out of commission for weeks.
Yep.
And he said, the idea is, the enemy's idea is, treat your airframes, right? So he said, if this guy wants to go claim that you can go out and overstress a jet and there's no penalty for it, he said the government would beg to differ.
Well, I think it makes sense.
Dragnet 1, Warhawk 5-1. Request picture.
Warhawk 5-1, Dragnet 1, picture clear.
So somehow ended up, I think, he lost to one round. It was a best of 5, and they did a draw on one flight.
All right.
And Falco, they were really surprised, and they said afterwards, somehow you are the first human to beat Falco in a dogfight. They had run lots of hotshot Force and Navy pilots against Falco, and they all lost.
Wow.
And they said that, basically the government teaches you when the enemy does this, you do that. you know, and it's all much trained to react a certain way. And Sung Ho is not a pilot. He's a you know, he sims all the time. I don't know what he does for a living, but you know, he's got like 3 different joysticks. You know, for the F-18 he uses this joystick, and for the F-16 he uses that one, and so on. And he's really serious about it.
Yeah.
And so they said that he had taken Falco into the guys who designed or programmed Falco were on, you know, in the debriefs, and they basically said, you know, that he had drugged Falco into a configuration or territory that Falco hadn't fought before, and that was so they learned how to improve Falco from it. But, you know, so it was kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and you know, Sung Ho was just, I mean, he was just elated that he had beat this AI. He was the first one to beat him.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that, I think.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Okay, I'm still not seeing anything on my hat. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start setting up in HAZ mode. You can keep an eye on the air picture from now on.
I got that. There's second mid 10 up there as well.
Yeah, I see that one on the north.
What's that under the 10 to the right? Is it a drift?
I think you're right. Let me see if I can expand. I see, in expanded mode, I see an O and 310. And a ship.
Roger.
And there's a drift at 2 o'clock.
Tally.
Okay, I now have a Lima. I'm going to turn to put it on my nose. It's basically 2 ticks down now.
Yeah, picture's clear. When I'm going to climb to Angels 26, so I don't have to keep visual on you.
Copy.
Yeah, that drift looks like it could be the 11 at DF5, is it? C6, sorry.
Okay. Alright, so I'm Magnum on the long track.
2.
I'm going to head west a little bit.
Yep, I'll go with it.
timer on. Damn it. Okay, the 4 just came in a ring. I'm going to turn out. It must be the long track that's down now. Turn south and maneuver in on it and take the 4.
Two.
Alright, turning in now.
Right, I'm cold on the air picture.
You can do AWACS calls if you need to.
Roger. Sentry request picture.
Dragnet 1, Warhawk 5-2. Request picture.
Warhawk 5-2, Dragnet 1. Picture is 2 groups. Range and azimuth split. East group. Bullseye. 287 127 26,000. Track. East. Hostile. West group. Bullseye. 285 156.
First one's a bit close. Let me turn on it.
Track. Southwest. Hostile.
Magnum.
Magnum. I'm turning west again.
2. Okay, we got a bogey 2 ship north 60 miles. Declare.
Dragnet 1, Warhawk 5-2. Group. Bullseye. 288 119 26,000. Declare.
Warhawk 521. Contact confirmed.
Okay, I'm
Hostile.
going to loop in behind you. Do we need to attack them?
Negative. They're no factor. They're heading southeast. I think if we leave them alone, they'll leave us alone.
Set south a little bit.
I'm just spiked on the 4, so I'm coming out.
Alright, I don't know why. I think my missile may have timed out by now. It's a minute and a half. I'm going to sort of turn back in and see if I can poke it.
He's still spiking me, so could be the long tracks down then.
Not a long track's down, but I fired on the bat hand and I didn't hit it for some reason. I'm just wondering if the 11 or 17 might have shot it down.
Yeah, it could be. Want me to go in low for it?
Let me see if I can poke it.
I've got him out of ring now, just a mud.
Okay. Yeah, why don't we do that?
Go in low.
Yeah, April.
Can you send a mark point?
Up here and try to keep him interested.
He's on the steer point, is he?
No, that was an approximation.
Do we need to mark it?
Yeah, if you're going to go low. Okay, I've got... use your, wait a minute now.
I'll pygmy it and transfer the bullseye.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now and I don't see a... I have the 4 Pygmy 1 at 277,109.
Yeah, I've got it pygmy 1.
Okay. Let's consider that to be the mark.
Dragnet 1, Warhawk 5-1.
Warhawk 5-1, Dragnet 1, picture is 1 group. Bullseye 287 126 26,000. Track northwest. Outlaw.
I've got no dots at that location on the FCR.
Is it moving? It shouldn't be.
There's something moving down there, but it's not on that bullseye. Okay, I need a bit of timing coming off.
Okay. I'm not actually getting spiked anymore.
Yeah, same.
Oh, there he is.
I got a mud off the 8 around that way as well, I think. Possibly an 8. It's an Oscar anyway. Oh, that's the 13, isn't it? Yeah.
Dragnet 1, Warhawk 5-1.
Warhawk 5-1, Dragnet 1, picture is 2 groups. Azimuth split. East group. Bullseye 290 117 26,000. Track east. Hostile. West group. Bullseye 285 157 21,000. Track east. Hostile.
Dragnet 1, Warhawk 5-1. Request vector to threat.
Warhawk 5-1, Dragnet 1, nearest threat. Bullseye 290 113 26,000. Beaming. Hostile. Print 233. 2 ship.
Alright, I'm turning it. Alright, got it. Okay, I'm going low.
1, 2, 3, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 2
Altitude. Altitude.
I'm going to let it flex one, alright.
Yeah, okay.
Shoot it a 4, but let it flex.
Dragnet 1, Warhawk 5-1.
Warhawk 5-1, Dragnet 1. Picture is 2 groups. Azimuth split. West group, bullseye. 290,
Altitude.
132,
Altitude.
21,000. Track. East, hostile. East group, bullseye. 293, 98, 25,000. Track. East, hostile.
18 miles.
Force thing.
Are you going to arc as well, one?
Yeah, Mark.
Roger. 15 miles.
Forcing.
Twelve miles.
Forcing.
Magnum.
Magnum, off west.
Alright, I got the 4 timed out.
Same.
Heading southwest.
Roger.
Say fuel 1 is 9.3.
8.7. Is he still singing?
Negative.
Roger.
Okay, I think you might be safe to pop up there if you want to check him in Has. Well, just do a quick poke on him in Has.
Roger. Okay, I'm popped up to 6,000, still in the trespass and naked off the 4.
Okay, and go ahead and take anything out. Good target of opportunity. If you see the 8, take them.
Roger. Want me to go after the drift on the 11?
Now let's leave that for next time. If you can clear out the any 8s or 13s or 15s that you see, let's take those.
Okay, I'll go after the dog ear on the 13 then.
Okay.
turning in. I got Pygmy 1 on the Oscar, the dog here. It's pretty close to that 11 though. Do you want to risk it from up high?
Yeah, let's try.
Okay, I'll sniff a dog it.
Copy. Could try shooting, just shoot it in has mode. See how that works.
Roger.
Dragnet 1, Warhawk 5-1, group bullseye 3-0.
Warhawk 5-1, Dragnet 1.
Contact is friendly.
Yeah, he's gone quiet. I got a momentary mud 4 then.
Okay, my head is clear over steer 8. I've got a Pygmy 1 on a drift. That's basically about due north, I think, of steer 8.
I've picked up another long track on the Has. Just dropped it.
Okay, I'm spike 11 out of here.
Yeah, same. I've trespassed it. I'm coming out.
Chaff, flare. Altitude. Altitude.
Oh, I've snipped it.
Dragnet 1, Warhawk 5-1.
Warhawk 5-1, Dragnet 1. Picture is 2 groups. Azimuth split. West group, bullseye 304 83 20,000. Track east, hostile. East group, bullseye 308 6 3, 2000. Track southwest. Bogey.
I'll turn back in a sec and look on the HAD because the 13's not playing anymore, I don't think. Right, turning in. Okay, the only thing I've got singing is the drift.
Dragnet 1, Warhawk 5-1, group bullseye 2-7.
Warhawk 5-1. Dragnet 1. Contact is friendly.
Yeah, go ahead and take it down.
Roger.
Like 11, I'm calling out again.
Same, Magnum on a drift.
My ear is on the right.
Yep.
This reference steer 8.
2. I reckon I got that drift.
Good.
Because the 11's spiking me and I'm, well, I was about 18 miles away.
Yeah, he was spiking me too. Kind of barking at us.
Yep.
Alright, save fuel on 8,000.
6.5. Oh, look at that. Dog ears come up again now.
Could be a different one too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm going to overshoot you a bit on the rejoin, sorry.
But I'm gonna push it up to Buster then.
I'm at your 2 o'clock level. There you go, now I'm saddled.
You can kick out a little bit and then go on autopilot when you're on autopilot.
2.
going to do is we're going to hit tab key and go 2x for a little bit.
Roger.
Okay, I'm going to hit tab now. Whenever you're set, go ahead and hit tab.
Set. When you said go 2x, I thought, what frequency? What airbase is on 2x? And then I didn't, and then it twigged with me when you said hit tab.
Yeah, I suppose I could have been a little bit more descriptive there.
Well, we got there in the end.
I think we've got it dialed in right around Mach 0.8.
Oh, I'm at 0.9. I'll pull it back a bit.
All right, let's go back to normal time. And let's start a shallow descent. You can probably fence out, I guess.
Watch it. Fenced out.
And I'm going to try to keep it at about 350.
What do you want to do? Join circuit downwind?
Well, if we're landing 1-8, we should be able to go straight in from steer 8. That was my thought.
All right. I'm 1 mile trail now. I'll pull back to 2.
Yeah, you can do that. And, then you can lock me up.
Roger.
I'm gonna drop the yardstick and tune up Kunsan.
Roger, I'm tied wrap.
Altitude. Altitude.
I'll level off at 3,000.
Oh, we've still got a way to go yet.
Okay, the altimeter is 2979.
2979.
Okay, I'm gonna turn, let's go 100, so I can intercept quicker.
2.
And let's push 4. Warhawk 4, check.
Walk 4-2.
Warhawk 5-1, 2-shift, F-16s, 25 miles, northwest, 3,000, inbound for free, landing.
Good evening, Warhawk 5-1, Gunasan approach, continuing down for straight-in approach, runway 18, welcome back. Dragon 4-1, descend to 3,000, maintain 220 knots, runway 18. Q, page 2978. Dragon 4-1, turn right heading 175, hold 3000, maintain 170 knots, vectors to final, runway 18. Dragon 4-1,
Well,
turn
coming
right
up,
heading 175,
close to
hold
the
3000,
180 radio
vectors to
and
final, runway
turning
18.
right to the 180.
Mustang 7-1, two-ship F-16s, 30 miles, northwest, 19,000. Request vector for visual landing.
Good evening, Mustang 7-1, Gunasan approach, welcome back, vectors for VFR approach, runway 18. Q 82978. Mustang 7-1, turn right heading 200, descend to 4000, maintain 300 knots. Mustang 7-2, turn right heading 200, descend to 5000.
Pulling it back to 300 and descending to 20, about 2,000, I guess.
Warhawk 5-1, Gunasan approach, traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles. Warhawk 5-1, Gunasan approach, traffic now, 12 o'clock, 5 miles. Warhawk 5-1, Gunasan approach, traffic now, 12 o'clock, 5 miles. Mustang 7-1, orbit for spacing, 4000. Mustang 7-2, orbit for spacing, 5000. Warhawk 5-1, Gunasan approach, traffic now, 12 o'clock, 4 miles. Mustang 7-1, turn right heading 095, hold 4000, maintain 270 knots, runway 18. Warhawk 5-1, Gunasan approach, traffic 11 o'clock, 4 miles. Mustang 7-2, turn right heading 125, descend to 4000, runway 18.
Satan 8 airborne, four-ship F-16s, 8,000.
Satan 8, Gunasan, departure, fly heading 330, resume on navigation.
This guy in front of me is only doing 140 knots. I don't know what the hell.
Dragon 4-1, maintain final approach course 175, check approach speed. Dragon 4-1, contact tower, done final, switch to 9230. Warhawk 5-1, contact tower for landing, switch to 9230.
Get pushed hard. We're check.
Or
Dragon
5-2.
4-1, final. Dragon 4-1, Gunasan Tower, continue inbound for runway 18. Warhawk 5-1, F-16, 5 miles, north, 2,000, inbound for formation landing. Warhawk 5-1, Gunasan Tower, continue inbound for runway 18, report on final.
You might have to report on final too, so.
Roger.
Warhawk 5-1, on final. Warhawk 5-1, Gunasan Tower, continue inbound for runway 18.
Tower final.
Warhawk 5-2, on final.
Okay, I'm,
Gunasan Tower, way 170, at 2 knots, runway 18, clear for landing, jet gear down.
I just overflew that U2, so.
I'm blind on that.
Dragon 4-1, execute missed approach, vector 175, contact approach for resequencing. Warhawk 5, Tucson Tower, weight 170 at 2 knots, runway 18, clear for landing, jet gear down.
That's him dragging doing a missed approach, is it?
I hope so. It was just getting way too slow for me.
Tower on final.
Warhawk 5-2, on final. Warhawk 5, Tucson Tower, weight 170 at 2 knots, runway 18, clear for landing, jet gear down. Warhawk 5-1, contact ground, switch to 273-525.
Which way did you come off? Right.
Yeah.
Mustang 7-1, on final. Mustang 7-1, Tucson Tower, continue inbound for runway 18.
Mustang 7-2 on final.
Warhawk 5-2, contact ground, switch to 273-525. Mustang 7-2, Tucson Tower, continue inbound for runway 18.
Ground request taxi back.
Warhawk 5-2, request taxi back.
Warhawk 5-2, taxi to the ramp. You are cleared all the way in.
Where did you go?
I'm in the first open revetment over here. you just coming off the runway?
No, I'm off here. I think I've taken the wrong turn, so I'll just find a revetment.
Yeah, just park somewhere and walk.
Mustang 7-1, request taxi back.
Mustang 7-1, taxi to the ramp. You are cleared all the way in.
Alright, just exit whenever you're ready.
Alright, I'm parked.
Mustang 7-2, request taxi.
Well, that's a good result. I know why I couldn't get the dog here.
I think you need to be pretty darn close to it to get it to light up. And that 11 was what?
I couldn't get it because you got it. Your second shot must have flexed to it. So you got a long track and a dog here. And I got a pat hand and a snowdrift.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty fruitful that.
All right, well, to leave the server, and then I'll start a team viewer.
Okay, I'm out. I'm going to take quick bio.
Same. I'm back.
Yeah, I just sat down too. Still downloading Acme.
No, it's done. And there's the team viewer.
Well, they got no big bird and flaplid.
Yep, flaplip and a big bird.
Why didn't they shoot us? Oh, they shot at something. That's not shooting at your missile, is it? No, it can't be.
Gotta hope not. Yeah, that's a good question because we were 40 miles away. All right, so I fired this and has. So I thought the SA-4 was out here. It's actually up here, which is fine. Fog of war and all that. Okay, there goes the long track. And that was pretty obvious because the 4 came into the RWR right away. Now, on this one, I must not have arced well enough. Yeah, I probably should have gotten in more.
Yeah.
Because you can see right at 7 miles, it picks the dog ear. Interesting. So I could swear 10 here did the it looks like it started tracking the 4. It could be the 4 just blinked off.
Yeah, you weren't close enough to keep it interested.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it
that's
flexed
too bad.
there, yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, that's why they give us 2 ships.
Yep. That's that 15, isn't it? It looked like snowdrift there then, yeah.
That's the S11.
Yeah.
Okay. So another SA4 up here. Okay, so that was good handiwork there. It's probably good that you did that low attack on it. Well, I actually, had you fired in has and I was arcing, it would have hit too. So there's two ways to kill that. But
I was worried that that 11 was pretty close.
yeah, that's a good worry too. I mean, yeah. Yeah, so that must be where the 11 locked us up, both
Yeah.
of us on diving.
Yeah, me too.
That looks like a pretty well choreographed. I mean, we sort of pulled the same maneuver.
It's a synchronized air show.
Yep. I look good. Okay, and then we come back. $14 miles away. Pop it. It could be this 11 is exhausted.
Yep.
Because we didn't see it firing on anybody. And we were, I don't know. Well, I guess he was barking at us, but he didn't fire.
Yeah.
All right, so next time,
I think we should worry about that.
worry about what?
I say 10 over there.
Yeah. Yeah. So we still have work to do here. The 4 is down. We still have an 11 here. I think without the dog gear, we're okay on that one, right?
Unless we get low, because then they can fire visual, can't they? I believe.
It's a 13. Yeah, they can go IR. And there's
We've
4 launchers.
We've only got a range of 2 miles. Look, we can drop anything from height on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Couple
So
of
we can
CBUs
come
will do
back.
the
We
job.
should back to this one and this one, after we take out the snowdrift, or this 11. So so after we take out the 10, we come back to do the 11, and then we can actually just cluster bomb these two.
Yeah.
Because they're benign. Finish this guy off, take that one out, clean up this. Now we can move up the coast. That's 17's up there. And the ships are worrying me a little bit. They're... All right, so next job is the port.
What's that just been destroyed there? Look. Is that the flap lid? Yeah, flap lid's down. That's why it didn't shoot then. Somebody else got it. Yeah, wow, somebody did it with Mavericks. Oh, there's an SA3 there as well. Can't be SA3s. Where have they come from?
No. Those are the launchers for the 10.
Alright. Who shot those
Where did
Mavericks?
this guy...
Divine intervention, I think.
That takes some balls.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wonder if
Wow, it's good shooting.
I wonder if they've been fired by something that's deagged because they're far away from us.
Yeah, I think they were outside of our bubble.
Could have been, I don't know, cruise missiles or something from here.
No, it says there were 65 deltas.
It's probably one of those two then. Yeah, that Falcon 5's got deltas, look.
Yeah, so they're cleaning up that. That's good. They're cleaning up that battalion at T10.
It's an infantry battalion, isn't it?
Yeah. That's an interesting one. All right, so that's actually why I'm tempted. If it wasn't for the snowdrift, at 11 never fired. I don't know if I would rely on that. What I'm saying is, if we came in with some clusters We could probably wipe this out, all of this. Finish this guy. That's that SA-17 took out first missions.
Yep.
And then went up here and cleaned up. Now, the question is, if we, I'm tempted just to load up with frickin' J cells and just start mopping up.
Let's do it.
If we can find this guy through the clouds at night with the TGP, that's just grand for a good couple of J cells to run that heading. This one's moving. That's not going to be J cellable. But the 4 is. So if we let the 13 run, the rabbit run here, we could come in with J cells, take out what's in the port here,